there's some extra right-click damage from the complexity side. Again, isn't going to be like an all-star building hitter, but is going to just have another hero worth of right-clicks in. Super aggressively, or maybe not super aggressively, but somewhat aggressively mess with the anti-mage. Too many games anti-mage, I feel, is giving a free ride, and so many times he just ends up winning the game because of it. They're going to charge in towards Mu, but Arteezy, yeah, he's going to deny them the Jingu stacks again.
Dire's courier has been killed.
Oh, mid lane. Dire courier already down. The shockwave, though, will kill off Limp. It looks like they... I didn't actually see it. Does have the Warlock level 2, although you know, actually using a level 2 Warlock compared to level 1 Warlock, at least in this scenario, isn't really going to be a huge difference. They're going to charge one more time in towards Monkey King. Crit takes 2 hits, Arteezy takes a handful as well. Boundless Strike is there, now the Jingu's active, but the damage may have already been done. Arteezy will blink out of there. Crit's going to cycle back in, and Fear just right-clicking the entire time. Cost them a lot of HP, but they do get the kill. Get picked up by Fear, gets the intelligence. Nice little win there, unless Arteezy dies to this Bond. He's dead. Yeah, Bond word. Oh, and then wall off Sumail in the mid lane too. He's level 5, but he does not have a skewer. Is that? Yeah, that's a tight wall. Looks like he was actually getting really far in there, but still. Another rotation from Siegfried. First time gets a courier, second time actually gets the mag and break ability, but yeah, still is going to be able to scrape together a little bit of gold here and there. Probably just waiting for Moon to jump in actually onto Fear. There's a charge coming in from behind, which will push him back towards the tower. Boundless Strike does not kill off the silencer. Now the turnaround is Moon does not have any mana. We'll try to just lifesteal. It won't work. They will end up killing Fear, I think, with Bonds. Yeah, he didn't actually cast Shadow Word, but able to pressure back mid quite a bit as well. Sumail has gone for a very right-clicky heavy build. He's going to pump fake RP a couple times, but he's already caught with the foil. Z-Freak now coming in. He'll get a free wall. Still there's no skewer, so Sumail's just going to die. I mean, Magnus versus Puck is not incredibly easy for the Magnus. Like, it's still a lane that requires some finesse. Fear on bottom is going to get dove by the Phantom Lancer and just immediately taken down by Chessie by himself. Oh, everyone's dying on EG all across the map. Chessie will doppelgang away from the life drain. He'll be just fine afterwards. This lane is actually, I think, jungled and then straight went back to the fountain. Will TP out now. It's going to go towards mid, trying to converge on Limp. Shockwave will be dodged. What that means, he cannot dodge the rest of this charge in, but now you have a chaotic offer. You don't need to dodge. You're out is going to keep Sumail safe, but crit his TP is not going to work out. Shadow Word should not work up against this Magnus to actually kill him. Fail and running into a half-health Earthshaker. Silver platter kill there for EG as Z-Freak just wandering around a little bit too confidently. That was a smoke gank from both Universe as well as Crit, so this is actually being pushed by heroes, and it looks like it will be cleaned up by Chess and Illusions, or Creeps, whatever. Still down in favor of Complexity, so Sumail. Your out is going to catch the real Chessie. That means that there's more Lances. That means there's more Illusions. With the fissure there, Z-Freak's going to jump in for the chain stun. Sumail is going to... yeah, he's going to pop. They do use the Global Silence, and they will find the Phantom Lancer. Quite a bit of damage to him, but Moon now has arrived with the Jingu. While thinking about dropping that rock, but into the Nether Ward, not really going to be super fun for him to do so.
Dire are scanning.
Going off the Global Silence is certainly a good way to start. 30 seconds, not the longest timer to be down for a Silencer, but Complexity don't expend anything for that kill. They at this Phantom Lancer, but Phantom Lancer throws all the Illusions back at Universe, and now out of mana, this Pugna has to back off. This style of pushing for Complexity with this Aegis is so safe. Like, just let Monkey King land the Echo Saber hit with the Desolator on the tower. Oh, jump in, but Magnus got red with the Boundless Strike. Is going to still skewer a couple of back with the Global Silence and the RP. Looking for that MK. Coil and Echo Slam, though, going to make a nice revenge play as they will lose MK, but they gain a whole lot in exchange. A lot of stun action going on here for Complexity, but they have blown most of their load. They still have the Chaotic Offering. They'll drop it. Chessie is going to make a disengage out. Easy still can chase. He still has that Mana Void, and he's going to find a Warlock, but now get purged up. Chessie will get popped, but that's just the Aegis. That's perfectly fine for him. Stun onto the Anti-Mage. They don't have any more stun, unfortunately. Gonna be Monkey King and Aegis. Despite how rough the early game was, they've managed to dodge a lot of kills. Say that Universe is kind of being stalked by Limp. We'll see if he's able to make it out here, but pretty much all the heroes that... Okay, Universe is in a lot of trouble now. Orban and Silence. He doesn't have Force Staff, and he will actually dodge the coil. Got out of range with that Force Staff just in time. Limp still chasing forward, though. Gonna check the trees to see if Universe juked in there. He didn't, and now with the bonds, they have a Yule Scepter to cancel a TP. Universe just running out, though, in like a super straight line. Still Limp's gonna cut through in front of him. And now maybe has a chance to TP out. He's still silent. Can't quite get the decrep TP, and even if it was gonna be that, Chessie was here, so it's gonna be a long chase, but they lose Moo elsewhere. As it seems like, was there an RP used? There was. Oh, coil. On to 2, including Sumail. He does have a BKB. Moo's thinking about throwing out some monkeys, but we'll decide against it as they're just going to try to focus down the range racks. Charge coming in from the side with an RP onto everyone. Where's the follow-up? Arteezy's finally going to arrive with the Mana Void. Does a lot of damage. That's going to bring everyone low. Not dead just yet, as the Echo Slam's going to turn things around somewhat. They only have the Monkey King so far. Z-Freak, though, will fall in the end, and now everyone is going to fall, actually, as Arteezy shows up big. We'll make it a full wipe. Okay, that is going to be a triple kill for Arteezy. And a really, really nice RP initiation there from Sumail. This, maybe? Easy does have a lot of backup here. There's a silence of the fissure. E3 jumping in as well. Lots of damage with the RP in response. And now with the BKB popped, Arteezy just going to go to town. Instant double kill. Moo has dropped the circle of monkeys, and it will do a lot of damage to Arteezy, but not quite enough to kill. That's going to be no casualties for EG, although Limp looking to make it 1, can't quite catch up to crit. They'll chase down Roche, find a Warlock in the area. Is, in theory, the time, because there is no RP on the Magnus. Still 30 seconds out for that, 40 seconds off their global silence. Yeah, they do have the Aegis on the anti-mage cheese on the mag, but like this is still, I want to say like the best chance that Flex have back to making something happen. Losing Z-Freak though is not a good way to start that off. Dual Scepter will not save you here, and that Shaker, the wrong spot of the map. Loses about a fourth of his HP. Aegis, not a big deal, just gunning for the racks. Mid lane in the meantime, still being pushed by Universe. Dual Scepter just stall. Arteezy, please stop hitting our buildings. Arteezy is actually going to stop hitting the buildings, so he decides to hit the creeps instead. Maybe Mana burn him out with those illusions, but no, they just walks in, takes racks, and walks back. Complexity now facing down a 15k disadvantage. Arteezy still will do the exact same thing. They need to find an angle onto Sumail, they need to find an angle onto Universe, really anyone who's just not Arteezy at this point. They gotta take out those defensive heroes, and Limp's gonna jump right in onto Sumail. Can they bring him down? Force Staff's out, still has the BKB. Initiation coming in from the Monkey King now. He's trying to focus down Sumail first. Does pop the cheese, and Sumail will survive. Arteezy pops Limp in the background, and now he's going to find the Abyssal onto the Phantom Lancer. He will doppelgang out, but Arteezy's still hot on his tail. Still has that Aegis, still very comfortable in this fight. He's going to blink backwards instead. Going for Moo with another strike to take him down. Chessie and the little Z-Freak looking for the Echo Slam. He's getting stunned, though. He can't cast it. It's an ultra kill for Arteezy, and Earthshaker just sitting there stunned the entire time. Cannot cast a single thing. GG well played is called. And that is how you play Anti-Mage Magnus.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Victory.
An excessively tanky hero in the late game, especially if you get that plus 50 health regen talent, and he naturally builds items like Pipe. EG sort of denied that by blocking both of his camps, but it looks like Skull and Melons has they'll have that available shortly.
Mid lane, Avalanche thrives out from Limp. Can't quite get in range to be comfortable enough to toss, but he does now. Onto the puck, phase shift is there. Sumail should be able to jaunt back. Z-Freak though is there with the right click. An anticipatory play from Z-Freak. Gonna draw the first blood on the mid laner.
Counter split pushers because he himself pushes lanes incredibly quickly. In fact, I think, to be honest, he's one of the fastest lane pushers in the game just because there's a 12-second cooldown on Firestorm. You lay 2 of them down, you get 2 waves. And
Mid lane, Sumail again taken down by this duo of Z-Freak and Limp, and even Fear rotating through. So EG dominating CS-wise here early on. Couple of kills under Complexity's belt, but still overall farm, even though only slightly in the favor of EG. Toss out mid lane onto Sumail, and Crit rolling through. Right clicks from the high ground should be enough, and they certainly are. Sumail, fortunately for EG's side, is the one to pick up the last hit. And he'll run into Swindles, which will force him to grab it up, but
charge up top.
Move. Addressed on here. Gonna be a tough kill. Tries to get the Pit of Malice off and is unsuccessful in doing so. And for that reason, Arteezy with the level 1 strafe able to bring down the big boy. Meanwhile, bottom lane, Swindles forced to forced to throw out the Shallow Grave. Universe, as it is nighttime, gonna guess that he jukes downwards and guess wrong. Has a decrep, but he may just die here. Yep, Burning Spears, 3 of them on him. And he will buy out before going down, but gets a little bit confident with that haste rune and will be punished. Swindle's not an easy kill. He's going to need at least Crit with him, but Crit's making his way down towards the bottom lane. And now Arteezy going to go in. This is a very brazen attempt by the EG mid laner. He'll force out the Shallow Grave, but he's going to get slowed up with the Poison Touch, and he will be brought down. A very confident play from Arteezy onto a Dazzle. Double coil here from Sumail. Gets the Waning Rift off. Doesn't connect onto Limp, though. Limp has an avalanche and a toss there. Chain Frost is only going to bounce once. Sumail in trouble. These spirits are coming through. He does have a jaunt and will make it away. Spirit's still hot on his tail, but it looks like he'll be just fine. Take it back.
It doesn't look like Arteezy's deterred. He respawns, he TPs, he goes back. He's going to go try to find a kill on him.
With a charge, this is going to be a lot easier than the last attempt. Swindle's unable to get the Grave off. Crit with the bash will finish him. Blink Dagger has Z-Freak up the hill, so feeling rather safe as he retreats towards the mid lane tier 1. However, Arteezy stalking mid lane, and Sumail nearby gets the coil off. Arteezy going to make his way up the hill, looking for the Wisp. Will not find him just yet. Z-Freak, of course, not level 6. Gets the overcharge off, but may just feed his life there, trying to save his comrade. And the canceled TP comes out from Swindles as well. So 2 kills plus a TP baited for this EG squad, and that'll be more than what they were hoping for in this mid lane.
They're gonna let go of any of this pressure. They smoked the Clinks and the
Sentry currently, but no vision for the Complexity side. And now Z-Freak, his spirits just expire, so he won't even be tipped off to the fact that there are heroes nearby. And Crit, the one to pick up the IO. 12 seconds on the sideline for the IO, as Sumail will clean up the wave mid lane and let the creeps do a little bit of chip damage to this tier 1. Charge going in bottom.
This is pretty ideal gameplay for Clinks, right? And you see Arteezy even with wards on him.
Crit, level 6 now, is going to get the Nether Strike off into Chessie. He does have the armlet. He's pretty tanky at this point. Catches the full combo, though, and it almost looked like he was AFK for a second. He'll start to right-click now with the Grave there, but perfect overlap on top of the Grave with the Decrepify from Universe. Now they'll find Swindles on the back line, and he'll be brought down to one big right-click from the big bad Bone Fletcher for Arteezy. This pickup of the Blink Dagger, although EG should be weary that around this time it should be coming out.
Charge bottom. Yeah. It looks to be in a little bit of trouble here. Entire EG's collapsing.
Well, Crit will cancel because the root would have stopped him. Beautifully played by him. He'll find the Nether Strike, and they get the bash, and that should be enough to bring down Moo. Without the bash, Z-Freak may be able to get in with the overcharge. They're going to find him with the coil, blow him up, and Fear with the Frost Blast, the one to find the last hit there. With the Clinks, they're certainly going to be pushing a little bit quicker than this Huskar.
She's done a good job. I mean, they ganked him bottom. They pressured him with the Lich. The timing that Complexity are looking for, if you're them, is you're thinking, how do I make sure that my Huskars actually go bottom?
Yeah, Crit gonna try and finish this one off when he needs a right click, but the toss up from Limp was saved. Now Crit out in no man's land. The tether move speed for Z-Freak will keep him alive, and the spirits finish off crit. However, top lane, perhaps the more important target here. Sumail going to jump in, gets the Waning Rift off. Solemngrave will be there, though. He's doing tons of damage here to Sumail. Sumail's going to drop. Can he get a kill in the meantime, though, is the question. He actually has a phase shift. Sumail going to survive bottling through that. Limp, though, rejoining the fray now with the ice armor. Fear, a rather difficult kill. Limp jumping forward. One more right click is going to be there. The Spirit, in fact, from Z-Freak will finish off Fear.
It feels like this whole lineup revolves around them backing up this Huskar and making him able to hit buildings.
Moo could be in a little bit of trouble here. You talked about the next 10 minutes, and in that next 10 minutes, we're going to have a blink on Sumail and an RTZ Desolator. He's getting to work on Moo, though. Moo proves to be far too tanky, and with the relocate, they're able to turn it and get 2 kills for Complexity side. Universe going for the TP out will make it, but if only barely.
They're postured up in Roshan, and it feels like Moo's just mid to sort of block a smoke gank or sort of throw EG off because...
Jumping through is the instant pre-calculated relocate. They've gone top lane to try and find the Universe Pugna, but in the meantime, EG's taken out their Huskar in the pit. They're going to buy back for this one. They understand the importance of this Roshan, but with the ice armor and all the damage coming out from Arteezy with that DD rune, they may just bring down Roche too early. They will get the Aegis up onto Klink's. Crit is going to charge the complete opposite side of the map. And with the buybacks expended, EG just looking to extract themselves from any further fight.
They'll probably look to take all the outer towers in the next couple of minutes. And they also win a big team fight, so anytime you put yourself ahead of the Huskar and Wisp, it's really good. So
they also forced 2 buybacks, so you could even say 4-fold is that win for EG. Now they'll take the Huskar down. Bottom lane, Moo tries to TP out, and he will be successful with the shallow grave. However, the important target, who actually just bought back.
I mean, that puts Chessie so far behind that he really needed to be able to fight Arteezy this game.
Jump forward, Limp is going to go for the Avatos combo and the toss back onto Arteezy. They instantly pop the Aegis, but the Chain Frost doing work from Fear. It brings down Limp, and it brings Moo low. He gets relocated back behind the staircase, but not far away enough from this mobile EG lineup. Dusk is going to be there to try and slow him. Sumail rather brazenly up into the high ground, but he did tether up Moo, and Z-Freak jumping forward with his Underlord to both of their doom. EG not healthy as a lineup, but Complexity dead as a lineup. Chessie the only one standing, Limp the only one with buyback, and 22 minutes in here, EG threatening racks.
You can also just regroup, get some shrines.
There are tier 2s, but yes.
Realistically, it's really difficult for Complexity to say that Complexity kind of got caught in really weird positions, but you could also say that EG were very proactive in making sure that they didn't let Complexity have any space, and they're going to continue that in this fight.
Jumping forward, Waning Rift onto Huskar. The coil is going to connect onto 3. Arteezy going to BKB up and take out the Dazzle immediately. That's going to render Chessie vulnerable. Arteezy going to work. He takes a lot of damage from this Huskar, but he does bring him down. Moo will be next on the docket, and now Z-Freak going to be scouted out by that illusory orb. Waning Rift triple kill for Sumail. Arteezy finishes one other, and that's 4 dead for Complexity side.
Being level 6 up until like level 18 or even beyond that. Klinks as a hero, he only really suffers when the enemy team can sort of get on top of him, lock him down, and make sure he can't dish out damage.
Dagon for Sumail. Debuted in the top lane. It's a Dagon 2, in fact, and that is just going to shred through. Swindle Mullins. Dazzle, meanwhile, mid lane, charge queued up onto Chessie. He's going to preemptively pop the Inner Vitality. Fear will slow him up. However, EG don't really need to commit too hard for this. They will pop the drums on Crit and back to safety. Jump forward, though. Toss is going to throw Universe into the base. EG not yet willing to sack him. He's going to get off the Decrepify on himself, and life drains up into a healthy position. Now bottom, they're going to go in on Z-Freak. He gets the Crave, though, and they will take out Crit with Chessie. Now Sumail, he's a little bit low, and EG, after the loss of their Spirit Breaker, perhaps Complexity was drafted into a corner with that, kind of long shot last pick Huskar. But you can see, even as far behind as they are, with the Wisp and IO behind him, he is very difficult to kill. Swindle's going to instantly pop the Grave on himself before even a tick of damage comes in, but they still end up finishing him off. Now Huskar tossed up into the air, gets decrepified, can't attack, while EG deals with the rest of his lineup. Moog going for the TP out. It's a triple kill for Arteezy in the meantime. Dark Rift will complete for the Underlord, but he'll be the only one to survive.
Yeah, Huskar is sort of like a time-based hero, similar to like Alchemist and Anti-Mage. All of these heroes, they have very specific timings when they're strong, and if you don't get to that point, or if you don't abuse those times when they're strong, then your lineup doesn't work. And it really shows here with this game too, especially that the Huskar really never hit a stride, and
Yeah.
I think the two big reasons is because the Lich slowed him down so much in lane, but also you can see
They are taking this pretty quick. We'll see if EG can react in time. Weave is going to be popped here by...
This could still be a good fight for EG.
They are going to jump through. Coil is going to connect onto 3. Phase Shift is there for now. Chessie is the one to grab the Aegis. Netherward doing work on the Complexity squad, and they're actually going to relocate out Limp, but that's going to leave Moo out in no man's land. Now Swindle's in trouble. He's going to drop there trying to cast. The Netherward kills him off. Chessie respawning in the middle of 5 enemy heroes, and now Z-Freak bringing back Limp into this fight is going to feed both of them over. Not that it would have mattered if Limp had survived anyways, but EG take a full 5 plus Aegis wipe without losing one hero in the river.
You can see EG, they were ready against that Roche. They sensed it was happening, and Complexity, though they went for an all-in play there, it didn't work out because they couldn't kill Roshan and they couldn't really reposition themselves, and so a bunch of their heroes just got caught in the EG, they take game 2. It's a 2-0 for them. They played really incredibly well this game.